All right, so Lucky, yeah, I got here just rambling on the podcast, like 57 minutes. But I found another article with basically going into the same exact thing from MSN. Um, anyways, so I was reading, it says, and a bold prediction that it's not a bold prediction because Esau has something what is known as predictive programming, man. Okay, where Esau will put things in the public eye, okay, and then after that he will unveil it, okay, slowly but surely, like the 9/11 thing, okay, with the Simpsons. He put that straight away in the Simpsons, okay, and straight in people's faces, and later on in history it happened. Why? Because Esau does what is known as predictive programming, okay, where he basically tries to play the Lord power, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, okay, here on the earth. This is Isaiah 32, verse 5. The vile person, a vile person is like someone who's just fucking just evil, okay, someone who's not it's called someone vile, you're basically, it's called like a nasty person. Vile meaning wicked, yeah, morally bad, you see, of little worth or value. And Esau is of little worth or value. The Lord's the way he set up over Esau, set up over the nations, okay, the basis of men, you know. Isaiah 32 verse 5, the vile person shall no more be called liberal, nor the churl to be bountiful. For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity to practice hypocrisy. Yeah, okay. On the back of his $1 bill, he's saying God we trust, but that he's in the background worshiping Satan. Okay, where he'll claim himself to be children of the Lord, but he's doing circumcision with his mouth and calling it a bris. These people are over the top of wickedness. Okay, but the Lord's going to stop it all. Okay, and this is the next real jump. Okay, into the Lord coming back, is this MOT to the B being made mandatory. Okay, so now Esau talking about what electronical tattoos, basically what smart marks, man. Okay, if you ever watch some of these videos, which I think I made a video on it last week regarding the smart mark, and that tattoo is also going to be used for what, health. Okay, so you see why Esau is really cracking down on his digital ID, because the Lord is about to push the digital ID with the RFID chip. Okay, it's going to be small rollouts, but it'll eventually lead to one big thing where it's going to be made mandatory, and you're either going to have to believe in Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, or join hand in hand with the shadows of Egypt. Okay, this is Isaiah 32, verse 6. For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity to practice hypocrisy, and will utter error against the Lord Yahawah, to make empty the soul of make empty the soul of the hungry, which who are the hungry and those who are eating of this truth, man. The Lord said in Psalms 23rd chapter, he prepares his table for us in the presence of our enemies, and what's on the table, things you eat. Okay, the Lord's table. Even when the needy speaketh right, yeah, Slakia, jump back up to 6, I kind of missed the verse. It says, empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. The instruments also of the churl are evil. Okay, and churl's like just a wicked, evil person. Okay, and Esau is a wicked, evil person. Okay, he's about to bring forth the time of Jacob's trouble, a bad time, man. Okay, Eve time, ill, bad. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. Okay. Yeah, and he's about to use what lying words of slander campaign, okay, upon the true men of the Heavenly Father. Okay, those who don't bow the knee to the image of Baal, because we're living in the modern day image of Baal, okay, but there's going to be something that has to be physically, given to you in order for you to fully bow your knee. Okay, you see, and Esau's not going to make it mandatory. Well, he's going to make it mandatory, you see, like that, but he can't force you to get the mark. It has to be a personal decision. Esau's not going to hold you down and make you take the MOT to the B. No. He's going to cast you out of his society. You see how that works? So it's showing you what it's important for you to have the covering of the Heavenly Father, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. 1 second. 144, that's the spirit. Time is 441. It says, forget everything you know about handheld devices. Gates envisions a future where electronic tattoos become the new norm. So predictive programming. Okay, it's not some a bold prediction. It's already planned, bro. Okay, smartphones have been indispensable parts of our lives for over a decade, from checking emails to scrolling through social media and navigating our daily routines. These devices have shaped how we interact with the world. But Gates believes this era is nearing its end. According to Medium, Gates points to electronic tattoos developed by Chaotic Moon and later acquired by Accenture as the next big leap in personal technology. Instead of holding a phone in our hands, these tattoos could allow us to communicate, access the internet, and even monitor our health, all without a screen in sight. How? Right? And that's going to be, that's basically what's going to take people, man, you know, by storm, with that MOT to be, because people are going to be getting Neuralink. Is going to go along with these smart tattoos, and ultimately, okay, they're going to be taken with the mark in their hand. Okay, it's all a whole system, man. Okay, within that mark, that's why in the book Revelations 13, 16 through 18, that word mark there is what karagim is, scratching or itching under the skin. You see, and what do you need to basically mark someone? Okay, a needle, the karags. It says the key advantage, these tattoos are integrated into the body. Imagine having a device embedded in your skin that lets you interact with the world through simple gestures or touch. It's sleek, unobstructive, and possibly more intuitive than anything we've seen so far. The tattoos are powered by tiny nano capacitors, and they don't require bulky batteries or displays, making them a far more subtle alternative to today's mobile devices. Yeah, so what basically convenience. Okay, that's the word I'm looking for, convenience. Okay, Esau is going to market to these people through convenience, because these people, they're already fucking languishing, man. Their mind is already brain rotten. They're all fucking drunk off Mountain Dew and TikTok and Monster Energy, man. Okay, these people out here, they're crazy. You know, the love of many is waxing cold. Okay, this is Isaiah 24, verse, start with, 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. Okay, yeah, these people, they're in extreme depression, you know, and it's based off of what Esau's system, because Esau's system has what caused these people to believe in a fucking lie, man. Okay, they've all wandered after the beast, and now they're seeing that there's only one way in, a one way out, which is about to be that MOT to the B, but the Lord's going to deliver us, okay, and put us on a whole another way, okay. It's a whole new way. So the Lord's going to put us on a whole new way, man. You know, the highway to the kingdom. And they don't require bulky batteries or displays, making it a far more subtle alternative to today's mobile devices. How do these tattoos work? You might be wondering, what exactly are electronic tattoos? Well, think of them as temporary skin applications to use smart ink-filled nanocapacitors. These tattoos can communicate with surrounding devices, letting you do things like send messages, browse the web, or even unlock doors. All with a simple swipe or gesture. Beyond communications, these tattoos could also monitor vital signs like heart rate, body temperature, and even detect potential health issues before they become serious. They are in essence, in essence, a health tracker. See, and did not Esau, okay, through Trump say, you know, that they're going to put in a biometric tracking system for health. Same thing with Dr. Oz. Dr. Oz is trying to promote the MOT to the B through health. You know, and if you have the IC here, you can see that. It's quite clear to see, you know, whether you want to believe it or not. Okay, it says beyond communication, these tattoos could also monitor vital signs like your heart rate, body temperature, and even detect potential health issues before they become serious. They are in essence a health tracker and a communication tool rolled into one. The best part, they're invisible, meaning no more holding a phone or carrying a bulky device around. It is a seamless experience where technology becomes a part of you, not something you carry. As exciting as this sounds, it raises some serious questions about privacy. No, there will be no privacy, okay? This is Revelation 13, verse 16. He calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, right? So we understand that mark there is talking about what? Okay, the RFID CHIP, okay, the MOT to the B. Okay, you have different companies. One goes around to the one for the forehead, which is the brain chip. You have Neuralink, Synchron. I believe the owner, ChatGPT, he's getting into the BCI business now. So things are turning up. And why are they trying to, join ChatGPT with this brain chip? So basically, you can be a walking, talking computer. So you can have, okay, all the wisdom, okay, ever. Basically, if that makes sense. Basically trying to make you, okay, a god through left hand work. You see? So, Esau is about to do great miracles inside of these people. We understand what it's all through witchcraft, man. It's all through fucking Satanism, okay? Through the Heavenly Father giving Esau this wisdom, of course. But, it's fucking Satanism. Okay, and Satan's kingdom is not a forever kingdom. The kingdom of heaven is the kingdom of YAHAWASHI, the kingdom of Israel is, okay? This is Isaiah 47, verse 10. Start 12. Stand now with thine enchantment, and with the multitude of thy sorceries wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly procrastinators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Exactly. Okay, and no one can save you, Esau. Okay, the Lord has numbered your kingdom. Okay, and you're found wanting. This is the book of Isaiah 19, verse 3. The spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And said Babylon. Salakia, my page was turned right there. It says, you read this, Isaiah 19, verse 3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy all the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to idols, and to charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to wizards. Yeah, because all that chat GPT and, you understand it's modern day Yermatharim. Yeah, but, these people, they're not using it like the Yermatharim, like how the priests are, okay? Because there's always, light and darkness. Sorry, scripture going to Second Ezra 13 and 31. Okay, Rome against Rome. But anywho, moreover, imagine security risk with biometric data stored in your skin. Could someone hack into your tattoo or steal your identity in new and more dangerous ways? Digital security can take a new meaning as cyber criminals may look for ways to exploit this deeply integrated tech. Still, there is no undeniable advantages. The tattoos could still replace the need for passwords, credit cards, or physical keys. Yeah, so you can't share your card with your spouse and so on and so forth, because your card would be with your hand, under the skin. Okay, your epidermis. Okay. That far more robust than anything we have seen today, thanks to the biometric uniqueness. Another fascinating aspect of electronic tattoos is the potential to change how we think about health and wellness. The ability to monitor heart rate, sleep patterns, and other critical health markers continuously could help us catch potential health issues before they become urgent. In a world where wellness tech is rapidly evolving, these tattoos can provide more accurate real-time health data than any current wearable. Yeah, and I remember RFK said that he wants to put wearables on people. What the hell is a wearable? I was talking about the MOT to the B, bro. So, look, man, these prophecies are singing. It's Revelation 13, verse 16. And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, that no man might buy or sell, see he that had the mark of, or the name of the beast with the number of his name. Okay. So there's gonna be a point in time where you see everything's going cashless, or you're gonna need that mark in order to buy and sell. Okay, to get back into the society, in order to buy food, sell, okay, have commerce. Okay, where even then, it says Slovakia, small and great. Okay, so from and that may cause me to make or to produce. Okay, so he's going to make or produce small and little. So from your Section 8 babies to fucking someone who's big in the society. Donald Trump, be prepared to see. Don't remember when they did it with the C-19 vaccine? Then they came on TV glowing the next day. Said, yeah, I just took it. They add a bunch of Instagram filters to him. Nigga looked like he went Super Saiyan. I said, God damn, this nigga shiny. Face all oily and shit. But But you know, prepare to see these people who we call upper luminaries take it as well. You know, not these Rothschilds and DuPonts, but these smaller ones. You know, like your Jeff Bezos or you know Elon Musk. Prepare him to see him take his own device. You know, and elites will force him to do so, and if they don't, what they'll fucking kill their ass or have them you know offed. You know, or just close their bank accounts. Look what they did to the celebrity Kanye West. I remember, and they had to put on a mask everywhere he went because they were taking pictures of his face for the social credit score system and so on and so forth, tracking to see where he's going to take out his money next, closing up all his accounts, all because what he spoke out against Amalek. You know, honestly, that was kind of a the spirit, if you can receive it, that was kind of a gesture to the prophets. You know, the elites were showing us, okay, what would happen if you speak out against the system. Yeah, which was probably all set up anyway, but I'm just saying, as a man, I believe that, that was kind of a gesture. If he did get out of pocket, that they would close, those bank accounts, he had to hide his face and so on and so forth. So we're coming into some very, very, very interesting times. Okay. It says, here is wisdom, and him to have understanding count the name of the beast, or number his name. Which the beast is what? The Roman Empire. For it is a number of a man, and his number is 603.6. So 666 is what? The number of the beast. Which 666 in Greek is Shai stigma, right? Which 666 on the barcode of the chip. It's even on the barcode of every other product in the United States. You have the first barcode, the middle one, and then the last one is all 666, right? It says, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603.6. It says, let him have understanding, and the Lord has given what certain men understanding, whether it be through the RAWCHAA, and but through men. You went through men. This is Luke 1 verse 70. It says, as he spake by the mouth, right quick, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began. Yeah, so, John came back in his log, and he's able to break down the MOT to the B, other men as well. Isaiah, Jeremiah, the 12 came back, and they're not going to bow the knee to the image of Baal, Here's wisdom, let him to have understanding count the number of the beast, for as the number of a man. Now, so showing it's a certain system and a man who rules over the system. So when the Lord gets back and he has his sword for Ithrumia, okay, it's going to be a sword slaughter, man. One hell of an ass whooping, okay, for you Edomites. Because you're going to have to explain what the hell you did to the earth. Well, the Lord is already knowing, but, you're going to have to, you got some splaining to do, Slocky. Back to Revelation 13, verse 18, for it is the number of a man, Esau or Edom, and his number is 603.6. 666 is Tri stigma, right? That word stigma basically means to puncture. Okay, mark on skin by branding. Okay, branding to mark. Tattoo, mark. So what do you think he means by this digital tattoo? If it goes under the skin, hey man, you can use it to buy and sell. They're basically beating around the bush when it comes to the C hip. This article is from 4 weeks ago, but when I originally made it on was like from 2 days ago. So, there's interesting times are going on, as we look through the prophecies and so on and so forth. Lord's will this feels edifying. Glad you enjoyed it. I would say, Shalom, Kahalim, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, HALAL, QADASH, and Lord's will this feels edifying. Glad you enjoyed it. Shalom, Akim, Shalom, Shalom.